fellow do-it-yourselfers. You're watching this video, you must be thinking about cleaning your furnace A-Coil. Well, that's what we're going to show you how to do. There's mine behind me. Real quick on the tools, just a drill with a 1/4 inch. Also handy was the 5/16 for a few other sheet metal screws. Once you get in there, toothbrush, because you don't want to damage the fins in any way. Gloves are a good idea. You know what these are. So this is the product I ended up using. I got from Home Depot. Once I got all the crud out of there, I did a lot of spraying, about wear out your finger. So when I got down to about like this much left, I just poured it on top of the outer portions of the fins and just let it seep in. And then came back with a hose, you know, with a spray nozzle on it, and just lightly sprayed to rinse off the cleaner. And it all just runs down the drip tray, out the hose, into the drain. The other thing that was real handy, shop vac with soft bristles. I also use that to gently go across the fins and also suck out a lot of the dust out of the air. So that's it for the intro. And so real basically what I did, just to recap, I took off the humidifier. Turned out I really didn't need to do that, but I did, and I cleaned it out because there's a lot of junk in there. I took off this going from the inducer motor, and there was a bunch of dried up crud in here, so I'm glad I got that out of there and vacuumed that all up, but pulled that out. And then there's about 20 screws on these panels, and you'll see that. And went to town. So thanks for watching. Please give it a like if you like it, and subscribe. That would be great. Okay, here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. Thanks. Okay, first step is to undo the 3 screws that hold on the vent from the humidifier. Take that off. So what we're going to do now is remove all these screws that hold on this plate. Looks like there's about 6 or 7 of them. Take those off. Okay, just to show you where I'm at. Well, it's more like 20 screws because there's like 5 screws up here. Then of course there's 3 there. And I pulled off all the ones along there. Pulled off that piece of sheet metal. And I'm going to see if I can get this plate off of here, panel. Okay, so there was 5 screws, 2 up here, 1 there, 1 in the middle, and 1 over here. You can see where I'm pointing it all. 5, 1 there, 1 on the other side, 1 in the middle, and 2 up top here. Trying to get that triangle piece off. It's not really coming out as easily as I thought, but thought I'd give you an update. Here we go. All right, making some progress. I'm not quite sure how this happened, but the access plate just kind of fell back in there and surprised me considerably. You can see like the dirt on there. So anyway, now that that kind of fell back in there, did not do any damage, didn't touch any coils, thank God. So I think I might be able to work that thing out of there. Stay tuned. Okay, I figured it out. I put a couple of shims underneath the A-Coil, just kind of pushed up right here very gently, and was able to raise it up just enough that I could slide this panel out. Yeehaw! Next thing to do is to put some sort of cardboard and something to catch all the crud that's going to come off of these fins. There we go, just put some cardboard down to catch the stuff coming off. And I think I'll start with, without applying any kind of liquid or cleaner, just get a real light soft brush, maybe a toothbrush, and just see what I can lift off of there. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of this crud coming off here. It's coming off like in sheets. Almost like it was supposed to be there or something. Oh my God. Yikes. I need to charge my phone. Okay, so I did the best I could with a brush and kind of picking at it and got a lot of it off. And I just recently purchased from Home Depot. What do we have here? This stuff. AC flow. We'll see how it does. All right, well, sealing it up. Turned out pretty good. Took the garden hose with a sprayer on it just to wash off the cleaner, and you know, it would trickle down into the drain pan, down into the floor. Got a little mess out here, but yeah, well, it'll dry once the air starts kicking on. So not too bad. You could work on this thing forever, but it's almost time for dinner, so I'm out here. Okay, I'll start sealing it back up. Okay, I got the 5 screws back on the access panel. Put on the outer cover now. Okay, well, I think we're done. The panel's back on, everything's all buttoned up. A couple of things I forgot to mention. Be real careful with those fins inside there because they're sharp. They're like little razor blades. Same thing with your outside condenser and the ones in your radiator in your car. You run your finger along those, you'll cut your finger. So be careful. And the other thing you don't want to do is hose down the inside of your furnace too much, because could only cause problems. So I had this nozzle on here, and I put out just a very fine mist, very controlled, right on the A-Coil where it would run down into the drain pan and avoided getting water all over the inside of the thing, which cannot be good. So those were the 2 main things. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Please like and subscribe. Take care.